Devon Chandler looks like every normal little girl, a smile like she has no care in the world. But her childhood is anything but normal.
My mom was a single mom. We grew up in extreme poverty, no electricity, no water, no food. My older sister was like my mother to me.
On the outside, her childhood home looks like any other in small town USA. But inside, the living conditions were squalid. That bond between her older sister was broken when Devon Chandler was placed in foster care.
You know, I had prayed so many nights for someone to come and take care of me and put clothes on my back and food in my stomach and to just look over me.
A prayer answered when Devon's sister and her husband welcomed her into their home. After a year and a half in foster care, she was back with family.
I shared a room with my niece. We had bunk beds. There was food in the cabinets. The first 2 months was amazing. He seemed really nice, really sweet guy. I was amazed just from the get-go that they were focused solely on me and they wanted the best for me.
Devon soon learned it was all a lie. She saw her brother-in-law's darker side. He was calculating, he was controlling, he was cruel.
And then out of nowhere, he socks me right in my mouth and it knocked me to the ground. And I'm laying there and I could feel the blood in my mouth, and he grabs me by my hair and he drags me around the house. He's kicking me in the ribs, and because I called him a jerk.
The hitting stopped when she started school. The mental abuse didn't. A pattern was emerging. Physical abuse, then mental torture. Then, when they were home alone,
he blocked the doorway and what's wrong? You don't want to be alone with me?
Devon was just 13.
He's trying to pull my pants off and he's trying to kiss me, and I'm kneeing and I'm kicking and I'm doing everything I can to get him off of me.
Then, as fast as the attack started, it suddenly stopped.
He put his hand out and he said, you passed the test, you did good, I'm proud of you. And I was just, what? You know, he wanted to make sure I had fight in me, and he wanted to make sure that I wasn't promiscuous, and I fell for it. Oh.
He had complete mind control. That's when Devon's monster made his next move. Late one night, he crept into the bedroom she shared with her little niece.
One night he came in my bedroom and he put his hand over my mouth and he said, no more fighting. If you fight and you wake up your niece, this had just happened to her. And I said, okay. And he put his hand over my mouth because I was crying, and he took my virginity. He raped me.
Devon told her sister the next morning. There were promises it would never happen again, but it did happen again and again. Then this man's brutality became even more twisted just before her 14th birthday.
He wanted to just show his friends what a beautiful girl I'd become, and he was so proud of me. That Friday that we was gonna have a party and we was gonna honor me.
That Friday, he picked her up from school. That wasn't normal. On the ride home, her brother-in-law was happy. Devon was scared.
When we got home, he took me upstairs and he took me into this room that was normally like a storage room upstairs. There was a bed, there was a nightstand, there was little stream lights everywhere. It was set up so beautifully.
There was also a computer with a webcam. It was facing the bed.
He set me on the bed and this guy come in the room, and he introduced him to me as my doctor, and he was like, I love you and I care about you, and I don't want you to be hurt, and that's why I got you. That he's here for you. He's here to take care of you.
Take care of her by examining her in between the men paying to rape her. The first night, there were 6.
After every man, the man would come in, he would take his turn, he would leave. The doctor would come in, he would check me. I had cigarette burns, bite marks, my ribs were broken.
That was her party to celebrate her upcoming 14th birthday.
The day after that, I woke up and I was sore, and I couldn't walk, I could barely, I felt like I was in a car accident. And he comes through so excited, so happy. This friend told this friend, and I was a big hit, and these guys wanted to see me again, and he said, we're just doing it again tonight. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? Aren't you proud? He made it out to be like it was something I should be proud of. I did what I was told.
Every weekend, Devon became a sex slave, trafficked by her own family.
And he made me feel like it was such an accomplishment that all these men were there, and they had to send men home and make them wait their turns and put them on wait lists, and that became my life. And I would do that on the weekends, and I would go to school on Monday like nothing happened.